Hello and welcome to Phakaaathi TV. I'm your host, Khaya Ndubane. With me in the studio today, I have Tshepo and Ntsoelengoe, our regular analyst. It's the opening week of the ABSA Premiership. Obviously, the pick of the week is the Tshwane Derby between Mamelodi Sundowns and Supersport United at Lucas Moripe Stadium. Mtshepo, let's talk a bit about that game. Your thoughts? Who do you think is going to win this one?
A very big one, very exciting, for the season opener. We know that, Supersport and Sundowns game are always, energetic, we are so exhilarating and they bring out good results and, goals are scored. So I'm expecting a very, intense, game between the two sides, looking at the fact that, last season they both beat each other, first round, Sundowns won, the second round, Supersport, won. And, I'm expecting to see some new signings from both teams. When you look at Supersport, I'm looking at Khaya. It's going to be very exciting to see him in his new team. I'm just hoping that he will make the team on the day. And at Sundowns, Sundowns has been doing quite well. The new signing that I'm excited to see will be Afonso, but I heard that he picked up a knock when they were playing a friendly, but hopefully he'll be fit for a match. So, I'm expecting a very, very good game between the two sides.
It's interesting that you're talking about Gabuza. His old club, Orlando Pirates, will be playing later on in the day on Saturday night against Celtic. And what is interesting about that game, they've raided Celtic, took out all their best players, and now they are facing them. In the first game. Your thoughts on that game?
Another interesting one, but what makes it much more interesting is the fact that most of former Celtic players are now at Orlando Pirates. I mean, we saw Pongane Sam during the Soweto Derby, in the Carling Black Label Cup. There's also Gareth Lamini, and there's also Tshepo Mabasa. But again, we saw what Pirates can do. We won the Soweto Derby, and I'm sure we are very confident going to this game. And on the Celtic side, we all know that there were problems, last season, financial problems, the fans, not really, happy with the way things are going on with the team. But I saw they made some good new signings, and a good signing that, I think will do well for them and has not been playing, for some time now, but it's Tumisho Muchave. I've seen him play, he's very talented, and, hopefully he will play on the day, and I think it's going to be a very good game between the two sides.
Baroka are also playing on Saturday. They are taking on Cape Town City, and another big one as well, because the chairman says he's looking for the league championship. And Supersport United will be looking to start on a high note as well at home against the newly promoted Ntsoelengoe FC. And then lastly on Saturday, AmaZulu will host Bidvest. On Sunday, another interesting one down at Makhulong Stadium. Chiefs, there's so much talk about Chiefs these days. There's that issue with the multi-choice, calling them Boma Bena, and the Chiefs losing to Paris, and now they want to start the season on a high note. Your thought on that game?
All the three games that we've mentioned now, will be, high-class games. Kaizer Chiefs, there's so much expectations from the fans. But we know that the team hasn't done well in the last, couple of years, and especially the fact that we coming to this game having lost to Pirates in the Soweto Derby, which is a very big deal. It doesn't matter if it's a friendly or what. But again, we're coming up against the Highlands Park team, but it's very world, established. They assembled a very good squad. They brought in the likes of Rodney Magalela, the likes of Makahleni Makaula. It's gonna be a very, very interesting match. And again, there's so much expectations from Kaizer Chiefs. The likes of Lazarus Kambole expected to shine on this game. He played well during the Soweto Derby. It's unfortunate that he couldn't score, and especially having missed the clear-cut chance. The likes of Phakaaathi, and Billiard will be, the guys to watch going to this Highlands Park. I'm sure the fans will be looking, for a positive, result on the day and start the league campaign on a very, good note.
Interesting games indeed, Tshepo, considering that There's also a Limpopo derby between Black Leopards and Polokwane City, and down in KZN there's also another KZN derby between Golden Arrows and Maritzburg United. As usual, you can have your say on today's topic, or you can make your own predictions on our social media platforms. On Twitter, it's at Phakaaathi. On Facebook, Phakaaathi. Until next time, enjoy the beautiful game.